Storms continue to bubble up this afternoon. We have one severe thunderstorm warning. It was just issued. It's primarily for Wilson County, but it includes the southern part of Sumner and just the eastern edge of Davidson. So this is for a storm that's closer to Old Hickory Lake. There's another little cell right near it, near Percy Priest. So this is a look at the severe thunderstorm warning. It's in effect until 6:45. The concern is 60-mile-per-hour winds and the possibility of hail upwards of nickel size with this, potentially just a little bit larger. These are actually two separate cells that are still strengthening somewhat. They formed when outflow boundaries collided with each other. These thin green lines that you see kind of swinging around like windshield wipers, that's actually wind. That's a gust of wind from storms that were up in Kentucky. When they collide with each other, they help to create lift, and that's what helped to kick up these thunderstorms. So there's two in play right now, one right here, fairly strong, also fairly stationary. They're not moving with much speed. This one is closer to the Cumberland, south of Castalian Springs, and then we've got the second one that is still intensifying here, that's closer to Percy Priest. So these are not moving much. If they are overhead or if you can hear thunder, it is going to come down in buckets. With that heavy rain is the wind threat, especially once they do get into the collapsing stage. When thunderstorms collapse is when you tend to get the strongest winds. So mindful this warning in effect until 6:45. That's going to make travel on I-40 near Mount Juliet not a picnic as well. So go ahead and give that a little bit of time to weaken. We do have a couple more storms for areas east. It's a little spottier elsewhere. Also a large cluster of showers and storms that was coming in out of Kentucky finally falling apart. We'll likely see some additional activity even as we head towards sunset tonight, but in general, the trend should be a weakening trend. This activity here coming out of Kentucky will also likely kick up a little bit more for southwest counties. Spotty. It's not a wall of water. The general trend will be for these to weaken. They still have some heat, some instability to chew on, but as we head past sunset, they'll lose some of that fuel. This is the beginning of a very repetitive weather pattern, unsettled pattern. We'll quiet down after sunset each day this week, and then as that sun comes up, we're going to see all this activity kick back up in the afternoon hours, becoming more widespread and more long-lasting as we head towards the middle of the week. So wetter days ahead, hot and humid as well. 70s overnight tonight, that's where we've been the last couple nights. We hit 98 today for the third day in a row. This heat has just been brutal. Likely a touch cooler tomorrow, but 95 to 98 isn't much of a difference, and that would just be because of the rain. Same thing, we'll chop off a degree or two more for Wednesday, Thursday because of the chance for some rain-cooled air. Doesn't last long. We're back into the upper 90s as we head towards the weekend. That heat index, Vicki, back into the triple digits.
All right, thanks, Bree.